Paddy Pimblett continues to gain weight between fights. A new video shows him consuming a 5,000 calorie sharing box.
Now I finally got my chance. There you go. Thanks one lad, thank you very much. Woo! Oh lad, I've been waiting for one of these for ages, you know. So what are you, lad?
So you got your Nashville chicken sando, the famous chicken burger, the new bodega subs.
That new sub looks heavy.
Smash fish, that cut on beef, and then you've got your smash burger and a toast.
Nice. And then the mac and cheese croquette, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try on these first. Yeah, Harry. Yeah, that chicken is proper heavy.
Jon Jones recently claimed in an interview with ALF Global that Daniel Cormier privately admitted to him that he only maintains their rivalry for financial gain. Cormier has now responded. On his YouTube channel, he denied the conversation ever took place. He insisted he genuinely hates Jon Jones.
We did not have that conversation where I sat to him and said, when the cameras are rolling, you're my enemy. No, he's just my enemy all the time. Jon Jones, I do still hate you, and I always will. That just didn't happen. This is not a conversation that Jon and I had. Hey, have I made a lot of money because Jon Jones and I have been on the wrong side of each other? Yes. Jon and I got big money to go to Thailand. Of course, we make money because our rivalry has been what it's been. It doesn't mean that it's fabricated. It's not what it used to be. We can operate around each other. It's actually tolerable being in a certain space with Jon Jones without having to feel like we're gonna run at each other and start fighting at every turn. I don't feel that burning desire to like just kill the guy. But that doesn't mean that I'm forgiving all the wrongdoings or I forget all the things. We said nasty things about each other. We said nasty things about each other's families. That stuff doesn't just go away unless you're crazy. And I think Jon's crazy. It's like he's just like almost lost. Obviously, someone put a microphone in front of that man's face and he started speaking on the words that I delivered, and that's not true. And why is there even interest in two old dudes arguing with each other? What is Jon Jones now, 40? I'm 47 years old. We're old ass.
Dustin Poirier and his The Good Fight Foundation have once again given back to the community, donating more than 1,300 backpacks filled with school supplies to children in need ahead of the new school year.
About the CDL, bro.
They don't know, bro.
They don't know about the CDL.
They don't know about that. CDL shouting. 337, it's go time. The Good Fight Foundation here at Service Chevrolet Cadillac on Ambassador. The line's already backing up. We got the backpacks unloaded. So I think we might start this a little early, maybe 9:30, 9:45, we'll start rolling. First come, first serve. We got a little bit under 1,300 backpacks here. Let's go.
Yeah, this wouldn't happen without everybody around Lafayette, everybody around the world who supports, donates, spreads the messages what we're trying to raise money for. It's such an honor to be in a position to have a platform to raise the people up in Lafayette who need the assistance. You know, anything we can do with the Good Fight Foundation to help out the community, give people a reason to smile, that's what we do.
Conor McGregor addressed the injury he suffered at UFC 329. On social media, McGregor stated he slipped during his walkout because the cage floor was wet from a fog machine. McGregor wrote, "The white, orange, and green machine." Moseying on back to the office, up the office. "Sorry I'm late, but the dry ice has the cage floor wet. It's a no contest now. Chop chop for the champ. I'll see Yez next year 100%. He also shared new training footage as he continues his recovery.
Michael, like it? Yeah. Very strong? Yeah. Michael strong? Yeah. Yes. Strong boy. Healthy boy. Happy boy. Hey. Wow. 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 Wow.
Speaking on the Ariel Helwani show, Darren Till discussed the recent incidents involving Dustin Poirier and Anthony Smith. Those situations made him reflect on his own future, as he expressed concerns that he could potentially find himself involved in similar situations.
I can actually give a good, hopefully, an educated opinion on this area. A lot of people get worried for me as well. I'm quite an intense guy. Everything I do is to 100%. You know, you obviously probably already know that about me. You've known me for years now. So I'm one of them, like, if I get hooked on something or obsessed with something, or, you know, whether it even be training, fighting, you know, I'm 100% in it all. And I think most of us are as fighters, and I've seen boxers the same. So I think life after fighting for us, if we don't find that healthy obsession, I think more than likely we always find an unhealthy obsession. Why is that? Because I think it gives us the same type of high as to what fighting does. Do you know what I mean? Fighting's in the now. It's the now. So we're always looking for that type of now. Now look, Anthony Smith's done what he's done, and Justin. Look, I'm not a guy who judges people. Look, everyone's going through their own. I'm not gonna fucking judge them. I actually said something about Justin. I was like, Justin was going on. I was like, mate, shut up. Like, you haven't even done nothing. Like, I carry on like that every Friday, Saturday. So like, just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? I get it. Some people are a little bit more a little bit more embarrassed. You know, we have sponsors, family, stuff like that. We need a goal. We need like an obsession. We need like, I haven't got the remedy for it, area, but I definitely know it's a problem. I've seen it happen to a lot of fighters after fighting, and they just sit back, and there's nothing they've got going for them. They're used to having this routine of being in the gym Monday to Friday, training, fighting, sparring, and then all of a sudden it just gets took away from them at like 35 when they're still young.
Darren also revealed his issue with Garry.
So I like to take people as I like to take people as they are and stuff like that. You know, met him a few times. I think he's a fantastic fighter. I just think honestly, it's just one guy. I just can't. I just see right through him. I just think he's fake as fuck. I think he's really fake.
This was your tweet. You said, instead of giving criminals the death penalty, just make them listen to Garry for the rest of their lives. They'd cry out for the chair. That seems harsh, no?
I have to let them listen to Garry on repeat forever. I just think he's fake, mate. I just think he's fake. Will do. And then I seen his brother was putting out tweets about him, like saying he's lying and that about getting beaten as a kid. Like, he had a great upbringing. So I was just like, that's his own brother.
Separately, Paddy Pimblett posted a video meeting John Jones. They recalled their first encounter 16 years ago.
Got a picture with you in 2010 or 11, lad. I'll have to try and find it and send it. I'm like that. You know what I mean? I was in Birmingham at the Fan Expo in the UK.
Oh, no way.
See on there, I got a picture. The same weekend I got a picture with Bruce Butler.
I'm proud of you, dude.
You know that fella. Thank you very much.
Everyone loves you, Paddy.
This is how I make weight, lad. This
okay.
Right,
oh, that's the nutritionist.
Yeah, these me S&C coach nutritionist.
You don't want to hear about Fat Paddy then.
Yeah. No, but I'm used to it. Look, I'm playing both sides here. I was with DC the other day. Playing both sides.
No, it's okay. I got no problem with DC. Hey, I won.
Khamzat Chimaev is set to wrestle Tyron Woodley at RAF Moscow on September 5th. Before that, Woodley is scheduled to make his RAF debut against Joaquin Buckley at RAF 12 on August 22nd. This will be Khamzat's second time competing for RAF after recently winning his debut against Dylan Danis. For those unaware, Woodley is a former Big 12 champion and two-time NZKA Division I All-American who compiled a 1-1-0, 3-8 collegiate wrestling record at the University of Missouri. How do you guys see this matchup playing out? You got Khamzat or Woodley? Drop your predictions in the comments. A new photo has emerged of Ilia Topuria since his loss to Justin Gaethje. Today, Ilia's barber shared photos of the two on a yacht. He then posted a photo of Ilia without sunglasses, and his eyes appear to be completely healed. So do you guys remember last week when King Green showed up to Adrian Broner's gym and tried to spar despite still having stitches in his face from the Terrence McKinney fight? Broner immediately shut the idea down and wouldn't let it happen. Well, Green returned to the gym yesterday and ended up sparring Broner's friend Bang. Green then got into it with Broner afterwards.
Bam! You ain't never seen like me! Bam! I'll tell you the next one. Nope. Shut up. Don't ask this. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! I'm shutting him up, right? I'm shutting him up.
Bang, come on!
Come on, Bang! Oh! Sorry. Shut up! What's happening? Come on, what's happening? What's happening? What's up? Oh, don't take it with you. There you go.
He's on dumb. That could be on dumb.
There we go. Now we fighting. Okay. Now we're getting warmed up. I'm a savage. Yeah, I got it. Nope. Nigga, relax. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Shut up. Shut up.
He ain't got nothing. He ain't doing but just talking.
Worse than the rounds go. Watch. You just cheating. I'm gonna earn every punch I get.
Earn it then.
We ready?
Earn it.
Ready? Oh, nigga, you missed it.
Earn it.
You missed it. Oh, come on. I'm gonna earn it. Let you earn it.
Nothing.
Shut up.
Nothing.
Shut up. Get your. Shut up. Nothing. No, you missed it. Get your head up. I'm your daddy. This said bong bong. What's the bong bong at?
Nothing.
Shut up. Airball. Airball. You saw that, Joe? No.
Wake up.
You saw that, Joe?
Nothing. You ain't going but talking like a. Stay your. Stay your. Stop talking.
I ain't been hit yet.
Talking on win fights.
Ready, bites. You didn't realize that, Dean. I told you ain't never met a man like me. I'm ready to die. It's different.
I'm definitely not ready to die.
He's doing an electric robot. He's doing a robot. Airball. Airball.
Let's work. Let's go. Let's work.
We
You supposed to knock me out. You supposed to knock me out. 190. I'm.
That's good work. You just I'm crazy. Come on. No. AB.
185.
You said he was elite. What does that make me? Okay. Well, I don't know what that makes me.
You're nothing in the world, gang.
I don't gotta be nothing in the world. Y'all said y'all was gonna box me up. Yeah, you said you're gonna be on my leg. I'm telling you, not in your conditioning right now, no.
It don't matter what condition I'm in,
bro. You gonna gas on me, I'm gonna make your heart come out your chest.
I'll stop you, bro.
I let him right in.
You gonna get somebody to knock you out. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. I'm a 135 pounder. I know he in there. Go 120. Come on, bro. You're not taking one of mine, gang.
Your heart gonna come out your chest.
They ain't you at first, bro.
I go to every gym, they do the same. They took me put the headgear on, they put me the gloves on, they laugh at me, and they pick on me, and they say, he gonna get knocked out. This guy don't come in here like this, and I'll make them all shut the up. And I'll walk around, they mother just like this.
You wanna fight me on brand risk? If you can get down to my weight?
Too much money. Let's go to brand risk. I make too much money to go to brand risk.
Do you wanna fight me? You could come down to my weight and we could fight each other with 8-ounce gloves.
Jake Paul's MVP Promotions has officially merged with the PFL.
MVP PFL merger, it's official. The whole squad is here, about to ring the bell, taking over combat sports one more day at a time. When they started in this business, they all laughed at us. Now who's laughing? Come on. And Wall Street Journal said that we want to pick a fight with the UFC. Wall Street Journal, we don't just want to pick a fight, we want to win the fight.
New allegations have emerged regarding Anthony Smith's arrest in Nebraska. The former UFC title challenger faces felony charges, domestic violence, terroristic threats, and false imprisonment. Authorities allege an argument at a Gretna, Nebraska bar led Smith to threaten his wife's life if she refused to return home. Investigators claim Smith then forcibly pushed her into his vehicle, despite her repeated attempts to escape during the drive. Authorities also allege he later tried to hit her with his car. She avoided being struck. A warrant for Smith's arrest was issued. He then turned himself in. Smith was released on a $500,000 bond, conditioned on no contact with his wife. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison for domestic violence alone. From the court, do you understand the 3 counts that have been filed against you?
3 counts that have been filed against you.
Yes, sir.
The defendant had been kicked out of a concert at Gretna Days for being in an altercation earlier in the night. He had to push her into the car by force to get her there. She did ultimately exit the car at one point. He threatened to kill her again if she did not get in the car. Witnesses heard gunshots coming from the home, but he had made the statement that he would kill himself if law enforcement came in.
Here's how the MMA community is reacting to these disturbing new details surrounding Anthony Smith's arrest. One fan wrote, "This is looking worse and worse with every new info released. Might get long sentence if it's all true. Always knew he was an asshole on the Mike Bisping podcast because his career was down the drain. He bullied his wife after getting battered in all the last 5 fights I seen him in. Too many hits to the head. It's a damn shame. Another fan wrote, "Can you imagine being a woman and having your MMA fighting husband decide to go fucking crazy on you? This is so horrifying, I can't even process it." Lionheart was one of, if not my favorite fighter. I hate this so much. This motherfucker will be spending years in jail. John Jones reacted to the Anthony Smith situation. On X last night, John wrote, "Your boy over here looking more and more like Gandhi these days." This user replied saying, "Gat wisdom. I really like your laid back, wise, and mature demeanor these days." John replied, "Well, thank you, my brother. Better late than never. It's not about how you start, it's how we finish." This user replied, "Thoughts on Anthony Smith?" John said, "I hope he prays. I know there's no problem too big for Jesus. He can literally change any situation." Manuel Sosa faces Richie Miranda at UFC Vegas, August 8th. Miles Johns also takes on Jesse Rosas. Louis Jourdain meets Timmy Kwamba at UFC Edmonton, October 17th. Johnny Walker fights Mick Parkin at UFC 332 in Utah on October 3rd. Geoff Neal is out of his UFC 330 fight against Chidi Njokuani. Renger de Rieter moves to light heavyweight to face Roman Dolidze. This weekend, the UFC hosts an event in Belgrade, Serbia. Daniel Rodriguez will headline against Uroš Medic. Dana White met with the president of Serbia ahead of the card. White presented a UFC championship belt. The president offered several gifts in return.
The president of Serbia with the UFC belt.
Please, sir.
Yes. Mr. President.
Very pleased to see you.
How are you, sir?
And
pleasure to meet you.
UFC became so popular in this country.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I was really fascinated, was really amazed with that because, okay, I like to watch it from time to time on TV, that's it, but when they started selling the tickets, it was like 22 minutes needed to sell absolutely every single ticket. In the presence of these people, this is Serbian flag, which is something that we love the most, that we praise always, that we fight for. A sort of fiddle. It's an old instrument, old Serbian traditional instrument. Anyway, I wanted to take it. I earned that.
But we need two belts, Mr. President, is double champ.
Done.
Dana White shut down a reporter for asking him which fight he's most excited for at UFC Serbia. Dana called it a stupid question.
On question for Dana, which fights on this card are you looking forward to the most?
That is a question, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, obviously everybody's always excited about the main event. I'm just hoping, I want a few holy moments on Saturday night, so hopefully we get a few of those.
Okay, thank you, Dana.
Daniel Rodriguez will face Uroš Medic this weekend at UFC Belgrade. Ahead of the fight, D-Rod reflected on spending 8 months in a Mexican prison after being arrested at the border for possessing marijuana. D-Rod joked that when he finally returned home, his 17-year-old son ragdolled him in a wrestling match.
5 kids, my oldest is 17, just graduated high school. He wrestled in high school. I told him if he'd been wanting to fight, so I told him, if you want to fight, you got to wrestle.
What years did he wrestle?
He wrestled all 4 years of high school.
Okay, how is he? Is he nice?
Yeah. It's funny, bro. When I got out of jail, and he's like, "What's up?"
He's like, "I know you can't wrestle, Dad."
Yeah. He knew my gas tank was, bro. So he's like, "What's up?"
You've been eating ramen noodles and Cheetos. I'm gonna f you up.
Yeah, looking a little soft, Dad. Yeah. Bro. So
I hope you ragdolled his.
So in my mind, I had 1 round. I was like, all right, I got 1 round in me of solid work.
5 minutes. That's all I need.
Yeah. So I landed the 1 takedown. After that, he ragdolled me, bro. But
oh man,
bro, I was
learned
like, how is he this strong? I was just.
It's a young man's sport.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, this guy is strong as hell, and it just made me proud. It made me happy. I was like, okay.
You almost want that in a weird way.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest MMA news. And I'll see you in the next video.